Hi there, my name is Judiet. I'm the Concession General Manager for Kruger Shalati, a subsidiary of Tebe Tourism Group, and I am very honored to be speaking to you today about Kruger as a luxury destination. I also have the honor of being responsible for the newest concession in Kruger National Park, where we are creating two new products: Kruger Shalati, the train on the bridge, and the Kruger Station, which is an entertainment and food and beverage hub, both of which are located in Skukuza and under construction at the moment. So I've been asked to talk about the importance of Kruger in tourism in Southern Africa, in the destination itself. The Kruger National Park is one of Southern Africa and Africa's most iconic destinations. And this holds a very big responsibility. Not only is it one of the world's largest national parks, but also one of the main reasons why people travel to our area, why they are willing to take hours and often days to get to this destination and really explore it to its full extent. For a matter of speaking, if we had to remove Kruger from the tourism offering, do we have enough in our product range and destination knowledge? Is it strong enough to attract people for thousands and thousands of kilometers to get here? Well, many would say yes. And I would definitely agree to that. However, do they have that same level of knowledge and awareness of Kruger National Park? And I would say perhaps not. And that would leave us in trouble if it wasn't part of their offering. If you look at your typical tourist journey through Southern Africa, your itinerary typically includes Kruger in one way or another, and often combined with additional destinations such as Cape Town or the Garden Route, or Victoria Falls, or Mozambique, or Namibia. And without Kruger, would it be the same? Would people travel such a long haul to get here? The prime destination in the package routes on offer, and the variety of products, and the levels at which they are offered, from camping to self-catering to extreme luxury, means there are options for all markets in Kruger. Depending on their price point and the experience they seek, and sure, there are gaps, which we can talk about later and which can be filled. But I think the point is that Kruger has been very instrumental to developing tourism in Kruger National Park. And I don't think anyone would be able to deny that, but also to say it's not solely responsible for it, but it certainly has played a very, very large role. Now, to address the history of Kruger as a contribution to tourism in Southern Africa, one has to start at the beginning. In the 1920s, the only way that you could visit Kruger National Park was by train. And this was an element of exotic travel, exotic tourism, the adrenaline and the excitement of traveling through a part of land which nobody else has visited as a guest, held a certain element and excitement that drew more people. The more people started visiting and talking about it, the more people wanted to experience this. And word of mouth started spreading, and the destination started developing. As soon as people realized that traveling to South Africa and Southern Africa has these unique experiences, the more they wanted to see, and the more they wanted to see, the more they explored. Because the cost of traveling to Southern Africa is quite high, getting here as a long-haul destination, people try to make the most of their trips. So while they're going through the expense of getting here, they then add on to their products. They want more unique offerings, they want more unique experiences, and each time they set an itinerary, they add on to this. And this is where developing tourism in Southern Africa is crucial. It might be a base starting to come for a safari experience, but they might end up going for a beach experience, or a whale watching experience, or a wine tasting experience, or waterfalls. The opportunities really are endless with growing this sector. But with all of this in mind, I would say Kruger National Park has played a vital role in driving tourism to Southern Africa. Some areas may have exceeded the numbers which Kruger sees nowadays, but the contribution to tourism is undeniable. Kruger set the benchmarks in many ways to safari experiences and being a pioneer in establishing this. What is the future of Kruger and its potential? Well, the future of Kruger, I believe, is very, very bright. The potential is endless, and by creating unique products in this iconic destination, I believe that Kruger could attract even wider audiences and appeal to bigger markets. The market, however, is forever shifting. I think that is undeniable, and many people who attend all the regular tourism and travel expos and trade shows and road shows can attest to this. The raw reality of Kruger in its natural state, the cycle of life, of raw beauty and nature in its truest wild and free state, is an authentic experience, and this is something that the current visitors are seeking. However, there are certainly demand for products which holds a more unique experience. While many markets seek the solitude of quiet bush and solitude without disturbance, there are markets who want something a little bit more to experience in Kruger in unique ways. This can be from guided walks with a ranger to cycling or going on a 4x4 route, or sleeping under the stars on a platform, or maybe in a tent in a riverbed with an acoustic music set being played around you. The opportunities really are endless once one starts experiencing and exploring these. However, an open mind needs to be kept. I also believe that currently Kruger is lacking product offering for the 3 to 4 star market. There are many aspects that appeal to many markets, from your self-catering markets, your camping market, your chalet markets, and then your high-end lodge markets. I think outside the park, people are picking up on this and offering a different experience in the forms of Airbnbs and guest houses and smaller boutique hotels. However, inside the park, I think there's still a desire for people to expand that 3 and 4 star offering. Now, there's also the aspect of the markets who have grown to love Kruger just the way it is. And I think as humans, we are always a little bit careful of change, and that needs to be acknowledged and respected. However, one cannot always remain the same. You need to stay relevant to the younger markets as they come in, and the different markets and their different needs. And while the Kruger's essence will always remain conservation, conserving animal, bird, and plant life, and it will always stay the essence of it, how one packages it and an offering needs to adapt slightly in different ways to keep attracting new market, which is vital to revenue being driven to the park, which in turn funds the conservation arm of it. And I think that is a very important point to remember when one considers Kruger Park's future and the opportunities it holds. I look forward to hearing from all of you, and I thank you for your time.